We've been analyzing the southern storm system all week long, and it is typical that the system 5-6 days ago looked like it was going to stay south, but we keep an eye on it. And then each afternoon, it seems like there's an adjustment, and there's still going to be plenty of adjustment to the storm in the forecast. This hasn't been realized yet, but the trends have been where the storm is coming into line, and all of the computers and the data that we use and all the machines that generate forecasts are converging on a consensus, and that's for some moderate to heavy snowfall in central, south central, even southern Indiana. And that adjustment is going to continue to be ongoing as we watch and monitor the new data. But first and foremost, we have to contend with Arctic air. We had a front move through at about 2 o'clock in the morning, and that was a pretty good gust of wind, and that brought today's cool down. After yesterday's 47, we're at 32 degrees, but we're fairly clear, with the exception of some milky mid-high and mid and cloudiness. You can see how you kind of had that opaque color to the sky. Well, it does definitely look like a winter sky, and it feels a little bit more like January. After yesterday's 47, which was March-like, we're at 32 degrees with a west wind at 16 miles per hour. Not much of a wind gust, but those are going to increase later tonight as a new cold front and an even more powerful Arctic front, polar front, passes late tonight, early tomorrow morning. This should be moving through between 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Now, behind it, the Arctic air is already beginning to spill south. The wind chills have turned bitter into Minneapolis, where it's a 21 degree below zero wind chill factor, while in Indianapolis, it's a 21 degree wind chill. Well, that air is coming here tomorrow. And by tomorrow, mid-morning into the early afternoon, and this is for the parents that are sending the students out tomorrow morning, if there aren't delays, there may be a cancellation required because it's actually going to be colder at the bus stop coming home, and then it will be, say, going out the door, because the air is going to be continuing to be ushered in from the polar regions of the planet, and therefore you can see all the different states, including central Indiana, that are under some form of a cold weather advisory to extreme cold warning. Here's the Arctic air. There's the leading edge of it as it has surged into northern Minnesota, and it's coming south. So tonight, we're going to get a burst of wind and perhaps even a quick snow shower just before sunrise, and the temperature that's holding close to 22 degrees at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning will then quickly drop to single digits at daybreak and then not move much through the rest of the day. We will sit in single-digit temperatures with gusty northwest winds. That means the wind chills at times tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, tomorrow night will be running at as much as 10 to 15, maybe even 20 degrees below zero. The cold is entrenched now here as we enter Saturday morning, and we will start Saturday at least dry, but very, very cold. It'll be the onset of snowfall coming in from the west and southwest that will start to ramp up as we get to the second half of the day on Saturday. And by Saturday night, the snows will become more steady. The snows will start to pick up and become more heavy as we move towards Sunday morning. The teeth of this storm will likely be on Sunday, but there is still some timing differences here that need to be rectified. There's the jet stream carving the system south. Here comes the energy out of the south and west. We're bringing in Pacific moisture. We're bringing moisture off the Gulf, and then you're starting to interact with this Arctic air, and all of a sudden, now look at the blanket of advisories. Over 24 states have some form of a winter advisory, including ice storm warnings, winter storm warnings. The winter storm watch, as expected, was expanded into central Indiana, and it will be adjusted to a warning at some point as we continue to compile and gather more data. So the southern hook to the storm system draws the moisture north, and then it overruns that Arctic air at the surface. We still expect a broad area of icing to our south. We expect a very heavy band of snow, likely from central to south central and northern Kentucky. That puts us favorably, and measuring out, and it's an early take, these numbers will be adjusted, but it does favor a very broad area of 6-inch snowfall, up to 10 inches of snow in Indianapolis, and perhaps some reports of a foot of snow south. So these are early numbers, but the numbers are there that suggest that we should see substantial snowfall. When you have this much moisture and this much cold air, you get a bigger ratio in your snowfall prediction. So right now, I would say the early take is maybe 8 to 10 inches of snow in Indianapolis, and points south could be heavier. Tonight, it'll be a gust of wind and quickly turning colder before daybreak. That may be 13 before sunrise, and our temperature tomorrow will be in the single digits. Temperature will feel like it's 20 below zero, and then the snow begins to spread across the area Saturday evening, Saturday night, becoming heavy into Sunday morning. Snowfall accumulation, blowing and drifting snow continues into Monday with these bitter cold temperatures that could push us to as much as 10 below zero on Monday, and resurgent Arctic air returns Wednesday, Thursday, with another chance at low temperatures of 10 degrees below zero. Here comes winter.